We are back at work on the Jeep today, and we have some new exciting stuff. So there's some construction going on at the house next door, so I apologize for that ahead of time. We're going to take a look at rooftop tents. In the past, we had a tepui autanna XL on top of the tent, on top of the Jeep. And we took that off when we took our trip to Colorado for storage. We have a bunch of roam boxes up on top of the Jeep on both sides, and that's where we stored all of our stuff. I'm kind of changing some stuff. I'm going to pick up fly fishing, so something new for me, something interesting to try and do differently. So while we do that, I want to have a place to do some like weekend trips, and I don't want to be sleeping on a ground tent, because we're using the Gazelle hub tent when we were out in Colorado, and that thing was awesome. It served us great. But for what I want to do, I want to be able to pull into some tight places and be able to camp. So what we got was the Freespirit Recreation Aspen Lite. And the nice thing about this tent is it's compact and it's light. So what we're going to do is I have taken it out of the shipping container, or the shipping materials, which is right there, and we're going to open it up for the first time. So this is not a hard shell tent. It is a I guess soft type tent, because you can't mount anything to the top of it, but it's fully weatherproof and weather sealed, and it does come with the cover right down there, just to give the tent some added protection. The structure of it's all aluminum. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set it up and go on the inside and show you what it's like. All right, so there are some clips right on the edge, and this is what holds the cover down to the tent. There's two on each side, and the clips are affixed to the bottom of the tent. And this has kind of got an elastic piece to it. So and this is got a full rubber coating on the inside of it, so this is going to keep things nice and dry and protect the tent. All right, so this is your typical clamshell tent. It's about 80 inches long. It is 58 inches wide, and it's got these cam lock buckles right here to hold it down. You got one on this corner, one on this corner, one on this corner, and one on that corner. So that's got extruded aluminum sides, so it has some stuff in there to mount things to right here. And then the hinges are in the back, which will face forward on the tent. Some of you might recall I am rather tall at 6'9", so typically these clamshell tents are not super spacious for people like me. However, sleeping on your side, which I'm a slide sleeper, and the way this tent is set up, I think will be great for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those clasps off and open the tent up. Now this doesn't come with a fixed mattress. It's their new inflatable mattress, which is supposed to be super comfortable. So we'll see how that goes. So we're going to pop that. And then it's got struts. So this is the handle they give you to pull the tent back down, since it's going to be sitting up on top of the Jeep. And right away you can see it's got elastic hooks. You've got boot bags that are on both sides, and then here is all the mounting equipment. And then the thing I like about this is this front section just pops right out. And there's an adjustable bar in here that we got to close to make it tight. So we'll take off that, and we'll pop open this tri-layer insulation. It has a bug netting. One of the things I like about, see this tri-layer? This is the insulation that's on it, and it is all the way around, but what I like is the zippers. They got a nice big pull handle, and that's great for when it's cold, and the zippers are nice and sturdy. But it feels really, really good. So we'll roll these up. And then you got little tabs that go through a nice big opening to get this up out of the way. All right, so you can see how that's rolled up. I'm gonna take you inside, and again, I apologize for all the construction, but if you look up in here, you can see where this stay pulled is, and this just adjusts in and out. So you just flip this in and you can tighten it, and that's what keeps this extra section out. But you can see there is nice tri-layer on the inside. You have windows that open, and we'll get them. And again, they have a bug mesh, and then you have this nice tri-layer insulation. And they'll also have those handle pulls that I like so much. There's a port for like a diesel heater or to run wires for electricity or anything like that in there. And you have some nice pockets right there. And on this side, and it's a nice, just cozy kind of tent. Comes with its own ladder, which mounts whichever direction you want it to be. So for me, I will probably mount the ladder on the back of the Jeep, because that's where my entry point is going to be. Most likely I'm going to come up from the rear of the Jeep into the tent that way, so I think it's going to work pretty good. So I'm really impressed. It's nice, and it is dark in here. So some of the videos that I've watched about this tent says that when you go to sleep in the evening, it's so dark on the inside of this that you can sleep straight through the morning and no light gets in, and it's really, really warm. So for me, that's going to be a good 3-season tent, and possibly with like an electric blanket or something else, we probably could go into 4 seasons with this. So I'm really happy with how it's set up, and we'll take another walk around on the outside. It's got good quality. You have some vents up here, so this creates some condensation relief, so you have some airflow that comes into the top, and there's bug mesh there, and it's just a really nice quality tent. I'm super happy with it. So again, this is the Aspen Lite from Freespirit Recreation with tri-layer. Well, now that they got the jackhammer rolling again, I think that's going to be it for the walk around. We've got to take all those boxes off and then we'll go through and install. So that was just a quick walk around of my new Freespirit Recreation Aspen Lite tent. Really excited about it. I think it's going to be a great addition to the Jeep, and now that the jackhammer is rolling, I'm going to cut this off, and in the next video I'll do an install on the Jeep, and so that you all can see what it's like. So hopefully you got something from this. Again, I got this tent on sale, so it cost me about $1,800 shipped to my house. It's 110 pounds, which, if you followed me before, one of my concerns about the old tent was that it weighed almost 200 pounds up top and it made the Jeep top heavy. So I think this is a great slim solution for us, and I'm really excited to get it on the Jeep. Dan from Fisher Jeep Adventures. Please leave me a comment, ask me a question, consider subscribing. Check my affiliate links down below. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it adds to my channel a little bit if you want to buy some of the products that I've used in the past. So we'll see you next time.